Hi everyone. We had an interesting hunt this week at Mdende. I have a young man who lives not far from me. His name is Christopher, and he is a mountain of a man, but has a gentle soul. Unless you're holding a rugby ball and running towards him, then I don't think he'll have too much mercy. Christopher has grown up in our area, and he has hunted with me from when he was a little boy. I remember we shot a wildebeest together, but that's a different story on its own. So Christopher said to me a few weeks ago he would like to shoot a kudu, and because of lockdown we've been waiting a bit, and he's been working for his dad harvesting soybeans. So he had saved up a little bit of money. So on Tuesday we went out to an area that I hunt on, and the guy had a special on for a kudu. So we went out early in the morning, and we hadn't gone very far into the property, and we found some cows and a couple of kudu bulls. So we followed them, and the one kudu bull looked very good. We followed them for a little bit, and unfortunately they climbed a ridge, and Christopher sitting down on the sticks, we couldn't get a clear shot. The kudu just kept standing behind a bush or moving behind some cows or in front of some cows. He had one small opportunity, but he did the right thing and didn't take it because he was a little bit nervous. So the kudu went over the ridge. We drove a little bit around the mountain, and from there we climbed the mountain and looked for the kudu. Not long, we managed to see them again, and I could only see a young bull and a cow, and we had to lie in a position in the grass, and they were on the edge of the bush, very close by, probably 100 yards away. But unfortunately they went back into the bush, and we never saw the big bull again. So we got up and we stalked from the bottom side round, and they had actually moved down the next ridge. And when we came out into the open, they must have heard us. It was very rocky and bushy area. They must have heard us or smelt us, and they'd gone down into the ravine, and they were busy climbing out the ridge on the other side. Anyway, and I got Christopher set up, and the young bull came out first with a cow, and we got sitting nicely on the ground with the sticks, and eventually the bigger bull came up from at the bottom behind the cows, and he also snaked his way along up the ridge. Unfortunately we couldn't get a shot, and then eventually when he crested on top of the ridge, I whistled at the bull, and he turned just enough, sort of quartering away, and Christopher never had long to shoot. He made a very good shot. He really did well. It was probably a 250-yard shot, and the bull reacted a little bit, and he ran off. And we weren't sure 100% if he had hit it. And then I saw them again, and still wasn't sure. And we watched them a little bit more, and eventually the cows and the younger bull came out on a further ridge, and the big bull wasn't there. So I glassed back, and luckily I saw just the top of his back sticking out from some brush. And anyway, we watched him for a while, and he just stood there, and the way he was standing, I was sure that Christopher hit him. So we had to go through a very deep ravine from where they came out. So we quickly rushed through the ravine, climbed the ridge on the other side, and when we got to the top, we couldn't see him anymore. So we weren't sure if he had gone off or if he had laid down or what the story was. Anyway, we made our way there, and luckily he was lying there stone dead. So yeah, Chris, well done. You did very well, and it's a wonderful experience when you can take a young man hunting and watch him fulfill his dream of shooting a monster kudu like that. And I urge you guys to take a young man fishing, take a young man hunting, take him shooting, bird shooting, and get them involved in the outdoor life so they can appreciate it as much as we do, and then pass that on to their children one day, because it's going to be harder and harder to do that. So yeah, go out there, do it. Take a young man, take a young girl, and get them to experience the outdoor life. Okay, thanks guys. We'll see you here soon. Good shot, Christopherson. Fuck me. He ain't got an 40, man.
Yeah, I got him in the shoulder.
Huh?
Got him in the shoulder.
Of course you got him in the shoulder. Christopher just hammered this kudu. Beautiful kudu. Let me see, Chris. Hey, man, go off there. Go a little bit to your left. Beautiful, eh? Hey, Chris.
Fuck me.
Well done, my friend.
Thanks, Clay.
Well done. Beautiful bull. Beautiful, my friend. Look at those nice white tips.
And right on the shoulder.
Yeah, exactly where you should have hit him. Amazing how far he went, eh? We thought we maybe missed him.
Oh,
Beautiful, eh? What do you say? You happy?
Yeah.
Eh? Well done, my friend. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Beautiful kudu. This way, this way. Beautiful. Okay, we are with Christopher. He just hammered this beautiful kudu. It's been a lifelong dream for him, and we are very happy to share it with him. And Christopher is going to say a couple of words.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for this grey ghost. It's been a long journey working for it. Yeah, it's always been one of the things to take a spiral or an animal out, and we worked for it. It didn't come easy. We thought when you shot it at first at about 200 meters that we missed it or wounded it, and thanks to my trusty guide Clayton Cummins at Dendy Hunting Safari, spotted it again and walked a couple of 100 meters and then found it in a bush. So thanks to Dendy Hunting Safaris.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. It was a great hunt. Now we have a lot of work ahead. We've got to get this thing down there to the vehicle. In this beautiful part of Zululand, lots of kudu here.
It's properly old, this bull, eh?
It's old. Check here, it's here, look here. You see this?
Yeah.
It's old.
But it's got
Kokele.
fuzzy.
Nice, Christopher. Lekker kudu.